Okay, myself Devbrata Kumar Das. I'm the assistant professor in the Dumka Engineering College. Today we will take the subject process instrumentation and control in the 7th semester, 4th year. Okay, in electrical department. Just wait, I am starting. Okay, so starting. So last we have to discuss different terms which is associated in our different control valves also. Right now, we have to discuss what is the basic rules. What is the basic rules we have to follow the uses the different parameters in the control valves also. Okay, just wait. So next topic is my whiteboard is visible, all of you. Please respond me, anyone. My whiteboard is visible.
Sir.
Okay. So now we have to discuss rule of thumb. It is very important for a selecting the particular valve we have to use this in our process industries. That is for selecting valve characteristics. So this is the basic rules of thumb for selecting the control valve. Sometimes it is also called the thumb rules of control valves. Okay. So this is classified into three categories. First, we have to discuss that is equal percentage. Equal percentage. And this is basically most commonly used in our control valve. Most commonly used the valve control system. Okay. So this is the equal percentage, and another two is the linear operations, another one is the quick opening. So using this equal percentage, mostly we have to use the flow control system in the control valve. Number A, used in processes where large changes in pressure drop are expected. Okay, I am first writing and then we have to discuss one by one. Next one is used in processes where a small percentage of the total pressure drop is permitted by the valve. By the valve. Number C, used in temperature. Used in temperature and pressure control loops. Control loops. Okay, so these three are the basically process or rules of the thumb rules of the selecting for the valve. That is the first one, equal percentage. So this equal percentage, this is mostly used or most commonly used in our valve control system. First one, used in process where large changes in pressure drop are expected. That means this is a basically equal percentage. These rules we have to use is where the large amount of fluid flow systems or large amount of changes variables in our process control industries where the large amount of pressure drop it is uses. Okay. Number two, used in process where a small percentage of the total pressure drop it is permitted by the valve. That means this is basically large amount of pressure drop and also small percentage of the pressure drop where we have to use as the equal percentage. Number third, used in temperature and pressure control loops also. That means when you have to use any process control industries, that is the temperature and pressure. Simultaneously, we have to control the temperature of the liquid system. That means user setting the particular temperature of the fluid flow systems. So using these rules, we have to control or we have to use as the temperature and pressure of the control fluid also. This is the equal percentage. Okay, is it clear all of you? Next, number two, linear operations. Linear operations. First one, it is used in liquid level or flow loops. Flow loops. Okay. Number two, it is used in systems where the pressure drop across the valve is expected to remain fairly constant. Constant. Okay, so this is the basically linear operations of the thumb rules for the control valve selections. Number one, it is used in liquid level or flow loops. Okay, this is the another one. That means when you have to control, when you have sorry, when you have to control the liquid level of the tank That means you have to setting the particular level of the liquid in the inside of the tank or inside of the any storage devices. So using these linear operations, you have to control the liquid level or flow loops. Okay, this is the one another rules. Number two, it is used in system where the pressure, 1 minute, where the pressure drop, it is the valve is expected to remain fairly contact also. Okay, so this is the basically operations we have to control. So in the linear operations also. Okay, so first one, used in liquid level or flow loop system, and used in system where the pressure drop across the valve is expected to remain fairly constant also. Number third, this is another one, quick opening. Quick opening. First, used for frequent on-off service. On-off service. Number two, used for processes where instantly large, this is large flow is needed. Okay, so this is the another number third. This is the quick opening operations. So when you have to use the quick operations, number one, it is used for the frequent on-off service. That means sometime in our process control industries, using this control valve, it is sometime it is also frequently you have to on and off conditions. Okay, according to our application oriented. So in that case, we have to use this rules, that is a quick opening used to frequent on off services. Number two, it is used for the processes where instantly large flow it is needed. That means when you have to any increase the pressure sizes or large flow of the liquid systems, you have to flow instant. Okay, so that type of these rules, quick opening rules, we have to use this. Okay, is it clear all of you? This is the basic rules, that is the thumb rules we have to maintain the selecting the valve characteristics. First one, that is the equal percentage. Number two, that is the linear operations. Number third, quick opening system. Is it clear? Jatin Kumar Jha, Jyoti Kumari, MD Sajada Sadab, and MD Talib Ansari. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone, any doubt? So please ask me. Okay. Next we have to go the valve classifications. Okay, using the different parameter. Next topics, valve classification and types. So in our process control industries, we have to use this in broadly or widely accepted way of the different classifying of the control valve system using their different flowing system. Number one, flow control. Number 2, pressure control. And number 3, directional control. Okay, so this is the basically application oriented. We have to classify the valve classifications. First one, that is the flow control system, then pressure control system, and then directional control system. So using these 3 parameters, that means that you have to maintain the flow level. Okay, you have to control the flow, speed of the flow, liquid flow systems. Then you have to control the pressure. That means certain system, certain control valve, it is opening or close. Particular a pressure you have to given, or particular a pressure you have to set the control valve or actuator systems. Okay. Number 3, directional control system. That means user or automatic controller system which is set the particular direction of the flow or direction of the any parameter, any process variable which is moved one place to another place. So using these valve classifications, we have to control the flow control system, pressure control system, and directional control systems. Okay. Now, in our process control industries, we have to use different types of valves. Okay. So I am written in the next page because it is a tables. So tables is types of the valves. Types of valves. So first, these types of valve we have to classify it into 2 categories. Just wait. So first we have to classify types of the valve into 2 categories. First one and here next one. First, linear stem motion. Linear stem motion. Number 2, rotary stem motion. Okay, so first we have to classify it into 2 categories. One is linear stem motion, another one is the rotary stem motion. Then this linear stem motion, it is also classified into 3 categories. 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, that is globe type of valves. Number 2, gate valves, and number 3, Saunders, Saunders. Okay, so this linear stem motion, which is classified into different 3 categories. First one is the globe type of valve. Number two, that is the gate valve, and number three is the Sonda types of valves also. Okay, and this rotary stem motion valve, it is also classified into also three categories. First one, butterfly valve. Then also number two, ball valve, and number three is the plug type of valve. Okay, so this is the basically chart. This is the chart of the types of valves. Okay, so I am repeating once again. So using this different parameter, using this different application oriented in our process control industries, we have to classify the valves into two categories. First one, this is the linear motions, linear stem motions. Another one is the rotary stem motions. Okay, and this linear stem motion, it is also classified into three categories: globe valves, gate valves, and Sonda valves also. And rotary stem motion, it is also classified into three categories: butterfly valve, ball valve, and also plug type of valves. Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have to go the symbolically valve we have to use this symbol, it is very important when you have to go the industry, that is your visiting purpose of job purpose. So this symbol, it is very important. Okay, so I am drawing one by one valve, that is the different types. Something like that. This is the inlet flow and this is the outlet flow of the system. This type of valve, it is globe valve. Okay, this is the symbol of globe valves. Another one, just wait. Okay, this type of valve, this is attachable also. Okay, this is the inlet operations and this is the outlet operation, and this is also same type of the globe valve, and this is called three-way globe valve. Okay, so using this picture, this is the basically globe valve. This is the input operation, the input flow and the output flow system, and you have to control using this knob. Okay, using this knob, you have to increase the flow rate of the globe valve systems. And this is a three-way globe valve systems. This is inlet and outlet, and another one channel we have to attachable in this portion. This is called the three-way globe valves also. Another one, this one. Okay, so this is a basically angle type of valve. This is the input flow and this is the output flow. So this is angle valve. This is the input flow and this is the output flow, and you have to control the valve knob using this knob, speed of the flow systems. Okay, next another one, gate valve. Gate valve, here you can see first another, this is this one. This is the knob which is control the flow system. This is inlet pressure and this is the outlet pressure. Okay, so this type of valve, it is called the gate valve. Gate valve, that is the one valve and second valve, and using this valve you have to control the gate valve. Okay, another one, Saunders types. Saunders, 1 minute. Something like that. This is the another knob, that is half circle. Okay, and this is the inlet pressure, that is the input terminal, this is the output terminal. So this type of valve, this is the Saunders valve. Okay, so this symbol, it is very, very important. Another one, butterfly type of valve. So the structure is, here you can see, first one, next, this one, then this is the center point or knob which is control the total operations. Sorry. This is the also half circle. A little bit disturbing my whiteboard. Something like that. So this is the inlet terms, the inlet pressures, and another one is the outlet. So this type of valve, it is butterfly. Symbol, it is very important. So when you have to go the industry visit or working purpose, you have to work on different types of valve operations, and here no name is present. So this symbol only is present in the diagram of the plant outlet also. So using this diagram, you have to I don't understand what type of valve it is used particularly. Okay, so this is butterfly. Another one, plug type of valves. What is the plug type of valves? I am drawing here also. Everyone write your own name and rule number in the chat box also. And Talib is present.
Yes, sir.
You take a screenshot, okay? And after ending
Okay,
the
sir.
class, you have to send me. So this is another one, plug type of valves. Everyone see this. Sorry. One circle and then another structure, then also one knob system. Something like that. This is the inlet pressure and this is the outlet pressure. This type of valve, that is a plug valve. Okay, another one we have to discuss, that is ball type of valve. Ball. I'm written here. That is the first one. Then another one. Also one knob is present here. Sorry. Here one circular type of ball, it is present in the inner side of the valve, and which is connected the knob, which is flow control the flow rate. Okay, so that means this is the designed this pattern. This is the outlet and this is the inlet pressure. So this is a ball valve. Okay, so I am drawing in the different types of valves. That is a globe type of valves. First one. This is the next. That is a three-way globe type of valves. Then we have to discuss the angle valve.
Sir, we have another class, sir, from 11:10, sir.
Okay. So just wait 2 or 3 minutes. Then I am closing my classes also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I am telling the sir also. Okay, so this is the plug valves, which is structurally, this is the basically one knob. So we have to control the inlet pressure valve and also outlet pressure valve. Another one, gate valves. Here also two side of inlet pressure gate and outlet pressure gate. Using this knob, we have to control the pressure of the gate valves also. Another one, that is Sonda type of valves. This is the basically structure of these structures, which is uses in our different process control industries. This is the butterfly valve. Okay, another one is the ball valve. We have to use it. So this commonly used of these different types of valve, we have to use this different orientation or different application oriented in our process control industries. So using this valve size and also valve capacity, we have to discuss in previous classes. So using the different types of valves of the different oriented industries. So when valve size it is necessary for a application oriented, that means when you have to use the it is too much small a valve, it is required flow will not be in there also. Okay, and also we have to use this very large type of valves where it is also expensive also, and it is also valve area of the capacity is also requirement is very high. So using the valve size according to your application oriented, you have to monitor the valve sizing or valve selections also. Okay, and another one, this is a two operations or analysis. It is very important for the process control industries. This is the dynamic response of the process, and also combination of the transmitter and primary devices also. This is also linear, another one is also non-linear portions also. Is it clear, all of you? Talib,
Yes, sir.
you take a screenshot and then you have to send me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so thanks everyone. This topics it is also going in next classes also, another part also. Okay, so thanks everyone. Or anyone any doubt and any questions, so please ask me. Okay, so anyone any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so you may leave. I am ending the class.
হ্যালো, কি করছো?
আমার সব টাইম ক্যান্সেল হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
সব কি হচ্ছে?
তোমাকে কি গাড়ির ইন্স্যুরেন্সের জন্য কি মেসেজ করেছে
কবে?
আজকে?
ওই না তো, আমি দেখিনি, আমি ক্লাসে ছিলাম, দেখতে হবে। কেন বলো তো?
আমাকে মেসেজ এসেছে একটা, বুঝতে পারছি না।
কোন গাড়ির ইন্স্যুরেন্স? তোমার কাছে নম্বর, তোমার কাছে তো যাবে না, সবই তো নাম্বার আমার দেওয়া। কি মেসেজ?
দাদা